Welcome to this week's edition of Topher and Turner. I'm Topher.
I'm Turner.
All right, tonight we'll be talking about Safe House.
Safe House is the story about a renegade CIA agent that has come back on the grid, and he is captured and taken to a safe house where it is attacked, and it's about a newbie agent escaping with him, and they become allies in order to keep themselves alive to go to another safe house.
So, of course, we have Denzel and Ryan. They're the hot topics of this movie. But then you've also got Vera Farmiga. She is from Source Code. She, great actress, loved her in Source Code. She was the one that pulled the plug at the end. Then you've got Liam Cunningham. He actually played the War Doctor in War Horse, which was one of my favorite movies of 2011, 2012, right there. Mm-hmm. You've got Brendan Gleeson. Maybe you don't know the name, but he played Mad-Eye Moody in Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, Part 1. These three people are, they're integral parts of the movie. And then another part is played by Sam Shepard. He's sort of the head of the agency. Of course, you may know him from The Notebook as Ryan Gosling's father in that movie. So it's a great cast, and it's very action-packed, but not too much action.
I thought it was very action-packed. It's not over the top with action. I think it was just the right amount. Very enjoyable. If you like gunfights, car chases, fighting, I mean, you're going to love this movie because it's throughout. It was very, very action-packed.
Right. I normally do not like action movies. I don't like the bangs and the guns and the violence. But I have to say that this movie reminded me in a sort of a poetic justice of, say, Romeo and Juliet, where you take this great story and mix in with just the right amount of action, and the movie just makes itself. I hate movies, action movies, that it's all about the action and there's not really any story. So this movie actually kept my attention the entire way through. Loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. The story was great. Never figured out anything that was going on. It was a lot of surprises and everything in it. Definitely worth seeing.
Did you have a favorite part?
Actually, the whole movie. I mean, there wasn't one particular scene that I liked.
Right. Now, if you're watching this movie, it's kind of broken into three parts. There's actually a timeline. You start off on a Thursday at 8 p.m., and it goes until Friday, 8 a.m., and that's when you kind of see the backstory of Ron's character and Denzel's character, and then they kind of add in the key players. Then from 8 a.m. until about 8 p.m. Friday, you really see the dynamics come together with Denzel and Ron, and you kind of learn that, Denzel may not be as bad as the movie has portrayed him to be at the beginning. And then from 8 p.m. Friday until about 2 p.m. Saturday, everything just sort of comes together. So it was very well laid out, well written, produced, directed, great actors. No negative comments.
I don't have anything negative about the movie at all.
So definitely loved it. I hate that we love a movie so much and then we don't have anything else to say about it. So favorite part, let's see, you said you liked the entire movie. My favorite part was when, like I said, the timeline was in the second half, the second of the thirds, from Friday morning to Friday night, and you see Denzel and Ron butt heads a lot, and then at the same time they work together. There's the so-called bad guys coming after Denzel, and Ron's trying to protect the guy because he's not really sure what's going on, but he just knows that he's got to get him to the safe house. That's all that he's concerned with.
Right,
That's it.
A different safe house.
Right. If you can tell from the trailers, obviously the first safe house was infiltrated, and there's another safe house they're going to at this point.
Correct.
So, enjoyable. Definitely rated R for violence, strong language, things of that nature, adult content.
Right. And again, back to the car chases. I mean, it's based in South Africa. So, I mean, it's kind of wild, all the different things going on. And there are several. It's not just one car chase. There's like three, numerous car chases.
There's one with Denzel and Ron together. There's one with Denzel. There's one with Ron. There's all these... I think there's some with the officers in the movie, just tons of car chases, but like I said, not too much. Not so much that there's no dialogue.
Right. It doesn't take away from the story.
Definitely not.
And it doesn't make the whole movie. I mean, the story is very involved.
Right.
and the gun battles. The gun battles were throughout very violent, very violent movie.
Right. Not too violent.
No, see, I'm not so sure I agree with that. I think it's extremely violent because of the gun battles and the number of people killed and everything. I mean, I think it's a very violent movie.
The worst part, I would say, as far as the gun scene, is when Denzel reconnects with his friend. That gun scene, I did not.
Right, that was a tough one.
That was tough for the audience to watch. So definitely, that was probably the worst one.
Right,
I think.
And there's some romantic moments. It's not got a lot of romance in it, but there are some romantic moments in the movie as well.
Right, with Ron's character. And
right.
So, it's sort of a love story, but it's pretty much the action genre.
Right, absolutely.
So, I guess that's all that we have to say about Safe House.
Right.
It's a great
movie.
movie.
Definitely go see it.
Go watch it.
Definitely worth seeing.
That's our review. Catch you later.